You're good.
We're good? Awesome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming tonight. My name is Roxanne Swainhart, and I will be your Ascension guide. First of all, thank you for all following your highest excitement to come here, for you set up this moment to experience this for yourselves, and furthering what you are, creators. All that is, everything you see is you. You are all, we are all one. We are all each other. I am you, you are me. We are the tree, we are the flower, we are the sun. Aren't we? Yes, we are. Awesome. I love the children. To let you know, creation chose you. Chose you to exist. In that and of itself, gives you the fundamental right to be who you are. In any endeavor that you choose. And our eternal thanks for choosing humanity. For you have chosen the toughest incarnation there ever was. Why? Because we forgot who we were. Every other incarnation in all of creativity always knows who they are. Save one, humanity. Which makes us the greatest creators of all time. Why? Because we are creating without knowing it. We are expressing the fullness of what we are. We express every part of ourself. And no other dimension, no other domain. Is there pain? Is there sorrow? Is there evil? Is there hate? Is there anger? Only here in the 3D parallel of Earth do you experience those elements. Why? To experience those elements. For no other plane understands your creative abilities, our creative abilities. You are eternal. You are forever. You are the matrix is you. You will always be, you always have been. And you will never die. So relax. We're going to be doing some channeling tonight. I usually speak quite a bit, but tonight's a big channel night. We have lots of guests here. I did visit the garage, or the gym, right?
Did you feel something?
Oh, yeah. Yes. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's going to be a fun night. We're going to talk about particular things. I've been sitting with my counsel for a few days, and we got some ideas that we're going to impart upon you, and then questions and answers. So let me go over questions with you, please. You're here for yourselves. You're the only part of yourself. You're the only universe here. You are now, currently, imagining the entire crowd. I am imagining you in my universe. Thank you for playing the parts that you are. For you, help me to ascend. For the mirror of reflection is my understanding of myself. To experience and understand myself so I can become wisdom, all-knowing, all there is, foreverness. God, if you choose, the creator, the source, the endless beings that we are. Wow. Awesome. So when you ask these questions, remember again, you're the only one here. Ask a question out of fear. Break through that wall. Out of anger, break through that wall. Any way you choose to ask a question, you must ask it. Why? Because your soul urged you to. Do you understand? Why do you want to do that? Because my soul told me to. Why? So you can understand life. So you can create. So you can experience. So you can ascend and raise your vibration back to the natural vibration of love, which we were born as. Created in love, out of love, forever. Not even the love that we can express in this 3D paradigm. There is not a word, there is not a feeling as of yet. You will truly understand what love feels like. And love feels awesome right now. I can't believe how better it's going to get. Holy cow. Awesome. So again, ask these questions. Nothing is off the table. Everything's on the table. Ask whatever. Yes. I love you. I got a question.
Well, on the way over here, I was processing a lot about what this group is about, which is manifesting abundance. And there's all kinds of abundance, but I think a lot of us are here about one specific abundance, and that's the financial abundance that we're needing, or that we feel that we're needing. To create our daily lives and provide for ourselves. So as I was traveling and I was processing, I thought, it's this money, it's this energy of money, it's this thing that we work for, that we strive for, so that we can have the things that we need, the things we desire, the things that we want, that we live on a daily basis. But
here it is.
This energy of money, or this money, is creating a lot of not very nice things.
Why is that?
And that I don't know.
I will tell you. That is a great question, because money is a son of a bitch. And realize I am my own universe, my creator. I get a little rough, babe, for some people. But that's okay. Look upon me as love, not judgment. Because when you judge, who are you judging? Yourself. To understand that I am creating. See that as love. I move, I create. I speak, I create. We all co-create together. We will talk about money in one of the channelings. I will give you a nice scoop on that. Let me just tell you this. You are and never will be money. You focus on it and that becomes your paradigm. You focus on what you are, money is easy. You are love. In that comes what you desire. How it comes is what is stuck. Oh, I need to do this. I got to have money. I got to do this. I got to do that. No. It's magical. And I know everyone's here has had the magic moment of money just popping into their lives out of nowhere. Or the abundance, or what it is. So we'll get to that. So again, free will questions. Let them go. Let them rip. We'll talk about past lives, future lives, now lives, all that good stuff. And go.
Okay. So you create everything around you.
Yes.
Should you take it as, should you look for signs from the
all
universe?
The time.
But if you're creating it, why wouldn't you need to keep
creating signs?
Yeah.
Do you know your God?
Myself, I guess.
I guess would be doubtful.
Okay.
If you know your God, you are full love, and you only see every single thing in your life as that creative love. You have no judgments, no inhibitions, no fears. You act 100% blindly, surrendering to yourself in love. You will ascend. But meanwhile, every single thing is for a reason. I'm for the reason for you. You created me for me to speak the words to you. This will mean something to you. This will mean something to you. Everything will go bing in your mind to understand yourself. Every time you dream, you go up to your higher self. You don't get to remember. You remember dreams, but you don't remember the conversation. In that dream state, you are in counsel with all of yourselves. All of them. Whoever chooses to come, all of your current life, past self, past lives, future lives, which are all now. Only here we live in time. So what you do is you get together, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. Here's the 10,000 probabilities with this action. Here's the 10,000. We're going to fill, and then hopefully wake up. That's what it's all about. All of you are awake because all of you are here. You're ready for this vibration. What is vibration? Vibration is you. You are light. You are vibrating at a level of higher to allow more to come in. If you weren't vibrating, the vibrating would push you away. You wouldn't come. Why? Because opposites don't attract. Right? So yes, you are absolutely 100%. Every single second of your waking day is synchronistically put together for you to understand only one person, you, by you. All the people in your lives are there for you. You are there for them. Make sense? Cool. So I'm going to start channeling. Anyone else got questions that Roxie wants to answer? Yes.
Does your counsel ever see something for someone and then just tell them, or do you have to ask them?
Do I
Like when you're...
do I walk up to a person and say, hey, by the way?
Kind of,
No.
yeah. Okay.
No. Everyone comes to me and then that connection makes. I do not go out and seek, and I sure don't give advice. Advice is you giving you advice. You gotta understand that. The second you get diarrhea of a mouth because someone has an idea, listen to yourself. Got it? So no, I don't seek, it comes to me. Why? Because I'm the only one here. If I get an urge to go somewhere and sit around and then poof, there it is, yes. Sometimes I telepathic, you very well know this, I can call you. I get a telepathic thing, call Katrina, so I do that a lot.
Yeah. I just didn't
All
know
of you
if
are-
ever had a message and you say, oh, well, this person needs to know this.
No,
It
no,
has
no.
never worked that way.
No. Because that looks like infringement.
Okay.
What it is they give themselves the clue. If I have a message for someone, that person receives the understanding to come into my life, or into her life, or into his life, or into their lives.
Sure.
To have that one specific interaction to help you understand yourself. To rise above this 3D paradigm of this collective conscience. That you must, that you have to. You have to do this. You have to have a job. You have to pay your bills. You have to have insurance so you can die. So you can get sick. We're setting up ourselves to be sick, by the way. We're setting up ourselves to die. We celebrate birthdays. We live thousands of years. Thousands. We just forgot. We don't ever, ever, ever have to die. Why? Because I don't believe it. You don't believe it, you won't die. You believe it, you will. Period. That's exactly how it works. What you think is a conscious reality. There it is. It's going to happen. Make sense? Are you okay, baby? Okay. And you're like, oh yeah, yes.
Okay. As I'm learning more, and I'm much happier than I have been. So
real quick, the reason why you're happier is you listened to yourself and now you're here. Got it? You're ascending. Very good.
Okay. So I'm pretty joyful place, which is maybe unusual for me all the time.
Not anymore. You're gorgeous.
Right. Thank you so much. I'm glad you noticed.
How can you not ride in that motorcycle?
I find you pretty attractive.
Well. Okay.
So I'm thinking that things are going well, like for instance at work, and I'm allowing, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. They're going to. I know. Blah blah blah. So part of me is good, and then part of me says, "Man, I sure as hell hope this works."
Right.
Because if it doesn't, then I'm being very irresponsible by not trying to.
Yes. Yes. Cascading the multiple futures of yourself based on fear, based on reality. However, trust in this. You are setting up these challenges to challenge yourself. If you can imagine you are the playwright of your play, and you're up there, okay, Rick, here we go. I'm going to throw this in you. Let's see how you do. Because what that does for you, I'm sorry, I moved again. What that does for you is to allow you to know what part of you don't prefer anymore. You don't want to be doubtful, dude.
No.
Then know. Listen, a belief becomes a knowing. When it's a knowing, you never have to experience it again. Why? Your soul memory complex knows. You will never give yourself that situation again. You won't urge yourself to understand this. Okay? That won't happen because you did it. You understand it. It's fully in you and through the collective if you choose. So what you're doing is exposing more understanding of yourself. Be joyous in that because now you're going on your next adventure of yourself. Don't be scared because the world says this and then this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Guess what will happen? That'll happen, that'll happen, that'll happen. That's the power of the creators that we are. We have thought ourselves into slavery, into tyranny, into oppression. The Catholic Church took us over years ago, and now, poof, the money is them, the God is out of them, which transformed in the Illuminati and the Masons and all those things. Why? Why did they do that? Because they could. Awesome. Why is it awesome? Because that's creativity. Do you understand? They created a paradigm for themselves to understand creativity. That is love. That is God. That is the unlimitedness of what you are. You guys have to understand, when God multiplied himself into an infinite number of selves, and I say God because this room says God better than the Creator, so we'll say God. That's my message. Infinite number of cells. Exactly like the Creator God is. There's no, you're this much or you're this much, no. There's no plan. There's no plan. You get to go. Here. Be whatever you want to be, however you want to do it. So we chose as a collective to experience all of this. Now we're done. We've got our fill. That's why you look around. Humanity is changing so much. The love is going the other way. People are changing and saying no more. I woke up this morning. I told Wink, woke up this morning. We're not going to take it. I can't say it. We're done. We're done with the bad. It's over. And through the thousands and thousands of lives that you all have experienced, you said, you're right. We're over. I've been this. I've been the baker. I've been the seaboat captain. I've been the priestess. Where's my African queen? Besides you guys. You've been there a couple times. No. Hathor. Oh, of course. Priestess. These are just little things. You guys been all of these things. You know? Scottish Lord. Right there. Parliament. Right there. 4 or 5 times. Yes. You. You know? You keep doing these things to experience life. You have the absolute freedom to be whatever you want to be. But we forgot. So we started here to help ourselves remember. We have clues everywhere. John Lennon didn't write Imagine for no reason. That was the collective saying Imagine. There's no heaven, no hell. Nothing. Just us as we are. Infinite creators with no limitations, no judgment. Because think about this. If we are forever, God gives you free will. No matter what. All of it is love to Him. Her, it. If they, God, put a limit on it, creation would stop. Because it would be done. You're never perfect, because perfect is stopped. It's over. You can say you're perfectly evolving every moment to moment to moment to moment. Sure. But you never stop creating. And what you're going to see beyond this realm is unbelievable. The gift of the Ascension is you get to take your bodies with you and be whatever you want to be, anywhere you and any time. Endless, forever, eternal, limitless. Doesn't that rock? So now your thoughts are reflecting back to you right now, all of you. I can feel them all. What about? Yeah, but. Don't say yeah, but, don't say God's will, and don't say what about. Those are all limiting. Everything is limiting to you every time you stop your urges. Just stop yourself. Make sense? So when you challenge yourself, look at it as the playwright. Oh, I wrote this for me. Let me see what I can do about it. I'm good. I love my life. I know that it's going to continue. And I'm going to be where? In the moment. Because if you fear the future, you create the future. You listen to someone else that did the same thing or tried the same thing, and they come up to you, yeah, I tried it, but, and then those buts are in your life, but that's for him to understand. You don't listen to it. So yeah, that's great perspective. However, Make sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
So that's what it's about. We rock. We're all telepathic, we're all teleportation, we're all telekinesis, we're all astral dimension, we can do it all. Name it, we do it. What we haven't discovered is what we really can do. And when you understand that, you are in the isness of now, and you know everything around you is creativity, and there is not one shred of doubt of what you are. Everything will be love. And you will vibrate into light, and you'll be gone. And you get to come back if you want, as whatever you want.
I'm feeling it now.
You feeling it now? She's got it. Vibrating. All right, we're gonna lower the camera. Up, go.
I know you're getting ready to channel, but I don't know if anybody else senses this air is thick in here. So who outside of us, or what outside of us, is making a presence, wants to be heard, wants to be seen?
Yeah, that's all the people coming.
Outside of
channels.
us, I feel like there's tons of people looking at these windows here.
Oh yeah. There's
There's like so much energy right there.
yeah. Let me. You want me to take you around the room? Hi. This is Nefertiti. Nefertiti, not the one you're thinking of, is a Hathor. Look up. Her head is touching the roof. This is Kanuku, the husband of Nefertiti. They're Hathors. You have some Akume over in the corner, they're light beings. Let's see if you, I don't know if you can see them. If you lower it down, you have an Oni. That Ioni is Nimikoto, and next to the Ioni is Sagioni, which is the Inani. And then we have right there, you don't need to pan over, you can if you want to, but that is a luminary. His name is Shukuru. And then you have Akina. And go to the right a little bit. Back there you have Akina and Kania. One is a Pleiadian and the other is a Parisian. And then you have a boatload of Arcturians, Andromedans outside. They're all over the place. And there's a couple of grays hanging around. They're the jesters. Now, how do you see them? I see them. Why? Because I believe them. You've seen them. When you believe that is a possibility, and then your mind will open up, you will vibrate higher, and you will get the idea. You will put it out there, that idea will go to the collective, and the collective says, awesome, let's go and say hi. Here we go. You've already made the contract anyway, so boom, there it is.